Okay. It's going to be commentary for chapter 54 of my book, Metadimensional, which you can find on Kindle, listen to it as an audiobook, and the links are in the description. Chapter 54 is called The Metaphysics of Spite. Now, I've done videos about this chapter before, like before I started this series of, like a video per chapter, and I don't want to repeat that too much. So, but I want to put an emphasis here on something. So, because we are all physicalists, because we all believe that, like we all, maybe you don't, but most do, believe that experience is something that gets produced by physical processes, that it's secondary. And then what ends up happening is that you constantly go into this mode of thinking where if something is beneficial in the physical sense, then you are sure it has to be beneficial in period. And if it feels bad, and if it causes some kind of experiential disinterest or even abandonment, which, like we say, it doesn't matter. The net benefit is easy to calculate, and it always wins. You don't like to eat your greens? Well, you should. So we are living in this in a reality where we are trying to maximize the benefits that we get from and that we can measure in physical means. And then we're looking at a reality which looks to be ever more perfect, and everyone is going insane. Everyone is unhappy. Everyone is trying to rebel. No, everyone. I don't know if everyone, but it looks like it. The laws of nature. Nature wants us, can't tolerate us anymore. Now, you have to ask yourself, like, isn't this connected? Like I already argued in the previous, in the commentary of the previous chapter, that experience might have some role in preserving nature, and when we take away its ability to actually matter, because we are using statistics to erode what levels of freedom we had prior, then we can do it, and then nature can go to a very bad state. Not necessarily, but that's an option that we don't consider because we're physicalists. But it also goes into into just general discontent that we find in our society. We think that if we see discontent, then the way to solve it is by giving people what they say they want, or what we think is they don't have, that we can improve for them. And when we do it, they don't get any more happy. We are, even though we can measure that people are more healthy, they are more wealthy, they have no survival problems whatsoever, they're getting more and more unhappy. And but we say it doesn't make sense. The fact that they are unhappy, they are ungrateful at most. But the reason for we don't understand this unhappiness, and we don't understand why people are young people rebel so much now about just make make nonsense, like make well, you can see it all over in the news at least, and like people don't make sense, and they want. Now you're trying to understand why. Why are they like that? And we unconsciously ignore the experiential aspects. And what are the experiential aspects? Okay, so if someone is okay, let's say that you have let's say we agree that the reality is that the wakeful world, our shared reality is looks like it's on the edge of collapse or something like that. And then if you want to find the origin, the root cause, the experiential root cause, you shouldn't try to find it inside that world, because that world doesn't exist according to the theory. That world is just the shared consensus. You should look at the culprits, the people there. Why are they? What do they feel? Not what they say. What do they feel? If someone says that they want to cause some make change to protect the environment, but it doesn't work. But in the process, they want to take away freedoms from people. I'm not saying that they're trying to control everyone. I'm saying something else. I'm saying that instinctively, they understand that without experiential dominance, without the ability of experience to change the world will go deeper into the same crisis it is already. And so if you've given up on this reality and you want it to be destroyed, the wakeful union, you want it destroyed, you make it so that more and more people are discontent. And the more they are discontent, because of the laws you instill so-called to protect this reality, the closer this reality will come to extinction. And that's the goal. Because the experiential aspect of all this is loathing to reality. And that loathing matters much more than all the stories about what are the ideals that people are allegedly trying to achieve. We don't think about that loathing. We don't think that they are doing this for spite. We don't think like, what's the point of spite? But it's not about what's the point of spite. The point is that the spite is there. And the spite is, when experience is fundamental, then it's not that spite or these feelings, these negative, or what you want to call it, feelings emerge as a response to reality. They are generating reality. It's like once you embrace this theory, you need to stop. You will find yourself stopping to think about the stories that people tell themselves that explain their actions, and instead just focus on what it is they feel. Because what they feel is the thing that matters, not what they say, not the story they tell you, not the explanation for their actions. The explanation don't matter at all. Like, well, maybe a bit, but experientially, what matters is experience. And if they are angry, then the anger matters. If they despise, then that despise matters. If they are, if they feel that they want to be much more than they are, then that's what matters, not the fact that they say trying to get equality or something like that. These are the things that en masse determine the way the world works, not the stories.